What's going on, y'all? Attorney Tom. It depends.
Leave hypotheticals in the subreddit, guys, and I'll give an answer. Usually it's it depends.
And for anybody who's new here, this is the greatest subreddit on the internet, r/AttorneyTom, where high quality minds go to be developed. Let's begin. Is this illegal? Could the influencer be sued by repping a brand that isn't paying them? I'm the best influencer in the game. T-Nuts69. Wake up and I choose Coke. Blah, 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 blah. Coke sales after T-Nuts promotion. Pepsi HQ. You've done it again, T-Nuts. Never stop being such a head. That's actually a great question. I remember reading about a year or two ago that one of the fashion brands did this. Gucci or Prada or somebody like that paid Snooki from the Jersey Shore to wear the clothing with their rival. Now the question is it illegal? Obviously, something like Coca-Cola is a public product. Anybody can just go ahead and buy it. So if T-Nuts just wanted to buy a Coke and promote it himself, that is not illegal. But if he is getting paid to promote it with the intent of harming it, well, maybe you could be sued for business loss of business reputation, loss of profits, if that's quantifiable. It would just be extremely hard to prove. But in the law, never say never. I don't know. I want to get y'all's comments. Let me know down below if you've heard of anything like that or heard of any legal rumblings in this area. I haven't, but I don't know. I don't know. So it depends. The answer is it depends. Always depends. Judge as your lawyer. My roommate just said the only lawyer he'd ever want to hire went and became a judge. So my question is, a judge to be my lawyer if they wanted to be? Most likely not. Most judge positions require you to be a judge full time. Therefore, you cannot represent private individuals because you are a judge, and it would certainly be a conflict of interest in some way or another. But there are certain positions, such as small claims court judge. In Texas, we call it justice of the peace judge, where it might not necessarily be a full-time job. And in that situation, you can still potentially take on private clients if you want, and it's not going to conflict with your duties as a judge. So it depends, but probably 97.5% of the time, probably not. Can you run this and win in court? Faded stop sign. So here's the deal. It's going to depend. Likely, if somebody ran the stop sign and got a ticket for it, the case would come down to visibility and notice. So if the driver knew the stop sign was there, such as the person taking this picture, and then affirmatively just decides to run it anyways because, you know, they think, oh, I'm going to get away with it at trial if I ever get caught, you're probably gonna get a ticket and pay the fine. Now, if you're completely new to the area, you've never been through the intersection, and you legitimately didn't see it because of the faded sign, I think you could make an argument that would appeal to a judge and or a jury, and you might get out of it. But remember, it depends. Could this count as copyright infringement? If I wanted to parody a song and dub in my own lyrics to the music of an original writer's created, i.e. the style of Chug Jug with You, is that copyright infringement? Parody has long been held to not be copyright infringement because it is parody. Think of Weird Al. He basically copies the exact same music, just inserts his own lyrics, and it's parody. So it's going to depend on your song and how transformative / funny it is. Hypothetical question. I live in Colorado where it's legal for me to be topless and have my boobs out. If someone gets distracted by looking at my chest and crashes, who would be at fault? Me or the hypothetical driver who crashes? So first off, I'm not a Colorado lawyer and I have no way of verifying if this is correct. However, in this hypothetical, I think that if it's legal to be topless and you are topless and a driver gets distracted because you are doing something legal, I would think it's the driver's fault. But again, every situation is going to be different. Even if it seems clear cut, you never know with the law. It depends. But that's just my thought. I think it would be the driver's fault. I mean, if you're driving a car, you need to drive your car safely. Greetings from Sweden. If hypothetically someone was planning a trip to the US with the intent of drop kicking babies, but by accident they drop kicked a little person such as yourself, not sure if 4'10" counts as a little person, would that person be able to sue you? Oh my God. Okay, enough. I'm going to convert your silly, baseless legal question into an actually good legal question. An appropriate / good legal question that can derive from this terrible question. So hypothetical. Let's say I want to slap and wag my finger at a subredditor for disturbing my beautiful subreddit. And I see him across the way. So I walk over to him and I slap him and I wag my finger at him. But it isn't that subredditor, just somebody who looks like that person. So I made a mistake. Could the person who I accidentally slapped sue me? And that answer is yes. A mistake of fact is a defense. It doesn't necessarily excuse you from the tort or criminal action you committed. Suing a ghost. Big hypothetical that can be summed up as, can you sue a ghost? No. You can sue a dead person. You can't sue a ghost for being a ghost. What I mean by you can sue a dead person is, let's just say a person commits a negligent act and kills a whole bunch of people and himself in the process. Well, that negligent actor, although he is dead, you can still sue him / his estate to recover for the negligent injuries of the other collateral damage that he caused. But he can't sue a ghost for being a ghost, because just the answer is no. Okay, the answer is no. Not it depends. No, it's no. Laying down the law. Captain Tom set sail. Oh my. This is awesome. What would this guy's court hearing look like?
Хорошим другом. Ты был пиздатым пацаном, пока тебя не придавило крышей. Блядь!
That building was clearly abandoned, although that doesn't necessarily get you out of anything. That's destruction of property. If somebody would have gotten hurt from the collapse of the building, certainly negligence. But because nobody got hurt, I would just imagine it's probably something along the lines of destruction of property. And then it comes down to, is the government going to prosecute you for destroying an abandoned building? And the answer to that is, it depends. Social media evidence. Do lawyers and their assistants try to look up videos someone may have posted online somewhere doing something crazy that they saw happen that day? All the time. All the time. We look at social media for evidence that might not have been posted by a party involved in the case. Let's just say an incident occurs, such as an 18-wheeler wreck or whatever. People post videos of that on social media all the time, and we look for it. Also, we look through social media for the parties involved as well. If somebody says they are hurt, or do they say they're hurt in front of the lawyers and then they go and are partying on Instagram? Is a truck driver posting photos of them driving? I've literally had a case where my client was severely injured because we think the truck driver was not paying attention. So we looked up the truck driver's Instagram, and literally he had a bunch of Instagram photos of him driving and filming and talking, him driving and being on a tablet, him, on the phone, he clearly has a habit of being distracted while driving. Be very careful what you post to social media. Be like me and post shitty YouTube videos. It depends. If someone counts how many times Tom says it depends throughout every Reddit video, I will personally do absolutely nothing. There you have it. Somebody do it. Actually, don't do it. You're gonna just spend a lot of time. it's not worth it. If Tom is such a good attorney, why isn't he a member of the Third Amendment Lawyers Association? I cannot believe there's a Third Amendment Lawyers Association. Hold on. No quartering. Oh, we have to contact these guys. Can I interview someone from this organization? I am an attorney, content creator. My YouTube channel is at AttorneyTom. So I just removed my email and phone number because I don't want you heathens calling me, but I just submitted the form and you have to select I want to join the Third Amendment Lawyers group in order to send a contact form. You have to select it. So here we go. To be honest, this organization is probably just a meme because the Third Amendment is never used and never in controversy. That's why I'm not a part of it, because quite literally I have other things to do. This is the funniest frame ever. Spent 2 hours looking at it. It still cracks me up every time. Meme potential. This is awesome. So when I was filming this video, I didn't have a judge's robe, so I used the cardboard box on my head to represent being the judge. Judge Tom. All right, y'all, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. My goal is always to make content worthy of your time. I had a lot of fun making these. Please make sure you consider joining r/AttorneyTom if you want to be a part of our subreddit community. And we're growing like crazy on YouTube. I think we just passed 396,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. All right, y'all, thanks again for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.
He's a catastrophic injury attorney who accidentally became a YouTuber. Attorney Tom.